Hello everybody. So some of you may know that I've had a little bit of a power problem with my solar electric system. That being, I've been kind of lacking on battery power. So I knew that that was going to be that it was going to need kind of a multi-step approach to fix it. And I've looked at several different options to fix it. And I've talked to, quite a few people about what to do to fix it. And I finally came up with a solution. At least I think it is. But first, let me back up for a moment. Okay, so for any of you that don't know, I really wanted to keep my electrical system as simple as possible. So I've only had one battery and one solar panel to my system. And the idea with that is to keep it as simple as possible, because I think that being that I am in a minivan, I just don't have a lot of room for lots and lots of equipment. So I still believe in keeping it simple. I should mention too that I've asked a lot of questions to other RVers and other YouTubers. I finally reached out to a couple of YouTubers in particular, and I should say that one of them gave me a lot of really great advice, which kind of helped me out, who is Wanderless Man, and you can find him in my channel subscriptions. He does real short videos, doesn't do a lot of videos, but cool guy and extremely helpful. So thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate the help that you gave me. So let me show you what I first did to take care of the problem, which I did a few months back, and let me take you around here. So the first thing I did was this, which is updating my charge controller. So the charge controller takes the electricity that's coming off of the solar panel and delivers it to the battery. Now originally I had a less expensive charge controller, a PWM charge controller. I updated to this MPPT charge controller because it's quite a bit more efficient. So it's delivering a little more power coming off the solar panel to the battery with a little less power loss or power waste. This is part 2 of me trying to solve my battery issues. This is a Lifeline Group 31 size battery. It's a 125 amp hour battery, which is exactly the same battery that I have been using. There's my older battery. I'm going to wire these up together. It's dark. I'm working on my friend's driveway, but I'm going to try to get this done. Look at the mess. Anytime you got to work on your van, it's like there's no room to put anything. You got to throw everything on top of everything else. It's a little bit of a mess, but it'll be worth it to get it done. So here I've got the battery installed. So I installed it in with the old battery that I have been using. So they are the same size and capacity battery. They're each 125 amp hours. So what I've done is I've wired them in series, I think. Series. I've wired them up into series, and that means that the two batteries will essentially be one. So it keeps them at 12 volts, but doubles the amperage capacity. So since each battery is 125 amp hours, I have essentially one battery that is 250 amp hours. The other thing I was going to show is I've got the batteries strapped together with that ratchet strap you see, and then there's another really heavy duty ratchet strap that is holding them down to the frame of the van. So unfortunately, I won't really know if just adding the second battery is going to work. The problem is I still just have the one solar panel, and I really don't have room for another solar panel. So adding the batteries the way I have them in series, they're 12-volt batteries. I have 250 amp hours, but my solar panel is just a single 150 watt solar panel. So I am worried that when we get back into the heat of the summer, which is probably going to be, over 45 degrees Celsius temperature-wise, I have a suspicion that the single solar panel is not going to be able to keep up with charging both of the batteries. But right now, I haven't had any issues. In fact, the lowest I've seen my batteries dropped volt-wise has been 12.7. So, which is, basically fully charged. So far I'm happy, and we'll have to see how it goes as soon as it starts to get hot. But so far, adding the second battery has solved my battery issues. I'm actually able to run my fridge the way I've wanted to run it, which is more as a freezer instead of more as a fridge. Good news on that front, at least for now. And summertime, do a little update, tell you how it's going then. But anyway, that's what I have been doing. I'm trying to get ready for the RTR, which is starting next week. I won't be able to get out there until the first weekend. So if any of you are going to be there and are wondering about my plans, I should see you all Saturday and Sunday in Quartzsite. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up and drop me a comment if you have any questions, and I will see you soon. All right, I'm moved back in, somewhat organized. Everything's put back together. And as you can see, dark, late, time to go to bed.